Hello and welcome. This is your English news broadcast here on ERi-TV, reporting to you live from our headquarters here at Asmara. I'm Zahra Badori, heads up with your major headlines. National Festival 2025 colorfully concluded. Congress of Eritrean Teachers Association here in Asmara. European NATO states to continue arming Ukraine. And Russia to commerce space mission design plan to visit venue Venus before 2026. Welcome to your Domestic in Brief. The National Eritrean Festival 2025, which was officially opened by President Isaias Afwerki on August the 9th at the Expo compound, colorfully concluded today with an official ceremony. The closing ceremony was attended by ministers, senior governments and PFDJ officials, as well as numerous artists and festival's participants from across the regions of the country. Ambassador Zemede Takhle, Commissioner of the Culture and Sports, noted that the effort required to accommodate more than 50,000 visitors daily and commended the strong participation of committees, partners and the disciplined involvement of the public. Ambassador Zemede also highlighted that the National Festival serves as a forum where generations deepen their understanding, transfer noble societal values and nurture competent and knowledgeable youth and children in one setting. Mr. Solomon Drar presented a report outlining the achievements registered and challenges encountered during the week-long event. He stated that the festival was visited by about 500,000 people from across the country. The festival featured cultural and musical performances, traditional villages showcasing the cultures and traditions of various ethnic groups, exhibitions of products by institutions and regions, children's educational and entertainment programs, book displays, painting and sculpture exhibitions, seminars, literature and poetry competitions, as well as research presentations, among others. The closing ceremony was highlighted by cultural and artistic performances, with awards presented to individuals and groups who contributed to the participants in the successful implementation of the National Festival. With your final domestic, the Eritrean Teachers Association conducted its 8th Congress in Asmara on 15th and 16th of August. The Congress was attended by heads of departments and regional branches of the Ministry of Education, as well as members of the association. At the event, Mr. Simon Mahari delivered a speech highlighting the history and objective of the association, as well as the stages it has gone through. He noted that the purpose of the Congress was to enable members to know each other, strengthening their unity, share experiences, preserve values and discuss national issues related to their profession. Mr. Simon explained that the association was established in the year 1991 as an independent body in accordance with Eritrea's transitional law, Article 404, and became a member of the World and Africa's Education Organization in the year 1996. Emphasizing that teachers are the main actors in human development, Mr. Petros Hailemariam, representative of the Ministry of Education, said that the Eritrean government is continuously working to enhance both the capacity and number of teachers with the aim of producing competent students. During the Congress, the Executive Committee of the Association and the heads of its regional branches delivered reports. Participants also held extensive discussion on the reports presented and adopted various recommendations. The Eritrean Teachers Association currently has about 30,000 members. Up next, your international. Stay tuned for more. And on your global report, Western European leaders have issued a statement backing U.S. President Donald Trump's diplomatic push to end the Ukrainian conflict, while also reaffirming their intention to further arm Kyiv and seeking to bring it into NATO, the very issues Russia has cited as among the root causes of the conflict. The leaders of France, Germany, Italy, the UK, Poland, Finland, and as well as the presidents of the EU Council and European Commission praised the peace efforts in a statement published on Saturday. However, those countries opposing the peace deal but vowed to continue providing military aid to Kyiv. The declaration follows the summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on Friday, where the two discussed steps towards ending the Ukrainian conflict. The European leaders added that they were ready to provide Kyiv security guarantees via a so-called coalition of the willing, a France and UK-led effort to deploy NATO reassurance force in Ukraine, an initiative that Moscow has staunchly opposed. Their statement said that no limitations should be placed on Ukraine's armed forces on its cooperation with third countries. Russia cannot have a veto against Ukraine's pathway to EU and NATO, they report. On your final report, Russia plans to launch its ERi-D interplanetary mission to revisit Venus before 2036, and preparations are already underway, local media reports on Sunday. However, Mrs. Olga Koroblev, head of the Department of Planetary Physics and the Space Research Institutions of the Russian Academy of Science, was quoted as saying that by TASS news agency that the mission is now part of the country's new national space program, and the preliminary design work on the mission will begin in January 2026, coinciding with the start of the national space project. Koroblev further said that the draft design phase is expected to take 2 years, and preparations have commenced in collaboration with the Lovochyn Association, a Russian space industry enterprise, including multiple coordination meetings to streamline progress. The scientists noted that the mission's launch date will be determined after the design stage is complete, but it will definitely take place within the current planned period on no later than 2036. The ERi-D mission is planned to include a lander, a balloon probe, and an orbit spacecraft. Earlier this year, the IKI's scientist director and academician Lev Zeleny said the launch is unlikely before the year 2034 or 2035. From your reports to your review of the major headlines up ahead. National Festival 2025 colorfully concluded. Congress of Eritrean Teachers Association here in Asmara. European NATO states to continue arming Ukraine. Russia to commence space mission design, plan to revisit Venus before the year 2026. From us here on ERi-TV, that is all for now. Thanks for watching once more.